there, playing alongside him for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, especially in a game like situation, kind of something different than playing in practice. But it felt good. I'm pretty sure he felt good just to be out there, trying to get a rhythm, a game rhythm. We felt good about him. He felt good. So it's just a matter of just getting reps now and kind of taking it day to day.
What is it about those players? I feel like maybe once every season or once every 2 years, you guys bring in a guy, whether it's him, Robin. I remember the way you talked about Ronnie Brewer. Just these guys, they have kind of that rugged spirit or personality. Yeah. What is it about those guys that make them such good teammates to you?
I think if you look at kind of all the good teams or great teams, they always have guys like that. I mean, they always get spoken about on a very high note, because of what they bring, their attitude, whether in practice, in the games, in the locker room, regardless. So you need those guys, and I always love playing with kind of hard-nosed guys who don't mind getting down and dirty, getting in the bucket with you fighting. I respect guys like that.
Do you think of Billy? What do you see from Billy so far?
I like the big baby. I like him. I like the big baby, man. He's a guy who can, he can score, he can pass, he can play D. He can do it all, man. I try not to make comparisons, but I see a lot of Marc Gasol in him, and that's a great sign because Marc is a great player. But for him to have the skill level that he has right now at his age, I mean, it's something special.
Were you happy for JR that he got his contract in?
Yeah, about time. About time, man. I'm glad it's over with. I'm pretty sure he's glad it's over with too, and just can focus on playing ball now.
Do you see the way you and Kristaps are going to play this year a little bit differently? Is there going to be some adjustments that you guys will do this year as opposed to the previous year?
I think this year it's going to take a little bit more communication from myself and Kristaps. Just along with the other guys that's out there on the court, the way that we're trying to play, kind of the spots that he likes on the court. The read that will be out there playing with a guy like Derek and Brandon and Joe Kim, who's a hell of a passer. So it's, I think for me it's just more kind of just communicating with him and, really locking in and maybe watching more film with him. And I think we really got to try to create another type of connection out there on the court now, especially with all the other guys that we have.
Do you feel like you guys are playing faster than you did last season? I know that was an emphasis, Jeff. Does it already feel that way?
It feels like that. I mean, you have to when you got somebody like Brandon out there. You got to keep up with him. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're playing at a faster with a faster pace. So now it's just a matter of kind of slowing that down or being able to kind of execute out off of that pace. And so it's going to take time. It's going to take time, but when it starts to click, man, it's going to be a good thing to watch.
He didn't play tonight, but Lance Thomas was an integral part of the offseason. Can you talk about what he brings and how important it was to get him back here?
Yeah, we know what he brings. I think everybody knows what he brings and why he's back on this team. I mean, today we missed him. I'm pretty sure he wanted to be out there, but I mean, we need him next following week, in 10 days or 9 days or something like that. So it's just a matter of kind of just him getting his body right and getting ready.
Jeff was saying before the game that he likes what he's seen from you as far as handling the ball and pick and rolls. Have you done that more kind of this year than the past couple years? And is that something you welcome?
I love it. I mean, I love playing kind of with the ball in my hands and, throughout the course of the game. Something that I've always kind of done and felt comfortable with. It's just the last couple of years with the offense that we've been running, we didn't run much kind of pick and rolls. It wasn't that type of offense. I think now with the pace that we're trying to play, the way that we're trying to play, implement more of that style of play. It's going to cause for me to, have the ball in my hands a little bit. We playing pick and roll, trying to figure out the defenses and use mismatches. So I'm all for it. I'm just trying to figure it out, just like everybody else figuring it out.
When you look at this team, I mean, Bill has said this several times. Obviously, he's built the team, so we've had to ask him this question. But how confident are you in the team's ability to stay healthy between Derek and Joe? And obviously, the guys that missed game for different reasons. Joe probably could have played if he needed to. Derek's in the middle of the trial.
You know what? I'm not really concerned about kind of our health right now, because at the end of the day, everybody is healthy, and everybody came in the camp knowing that they was healthy. I don't think nobody came in the camp saying we can't do this, we can't do that because we're hurt or we're gonna get hurt. I don't think nobody is thinking about injuries at this point. You can't control it. It's something that happens. It happens to everybody. Some are just more severe than others, but I'm thinking right now it's just more about trying to prevent that, and then when it's time to go, we go.
Not having Derek now in the preseason, how long can it take to adjust to that once you get him back?
I mean, hopefully he'll be back in the next couple of days. Hopefully we want him to play, in the final 2 preseason games. But I mean, the way that he played, I mean, he's been there the first couple of weeks of the training camp, preseason and things like that. I mean, he'll come right back in. The way that he plays, he'll come right back in. We will have to adjust to him. The way that he played, the pace that he plays with, I think we'll have to adjust to him more than he will have to kind of adjust to us. We put some things in, but it wasn't nothing drastic that I don't think he wouldn't be able to pick up fast.
All right. Thanks, Rob. Thanks.